Hello and welcome to another AIC Productions video. My new seats are in, and I did the passenger side, and I'm going to work on the driver's side. So when you get them, the two seats for me came in one box, and then the brackets came in a separate box. First thing I did is I took the brackets out of the box. Oh, of course I dropped the screw I desperately need. I took the bracket out of the box. Brackets, I should say, and made sure that they fit before I did anything else. So all the holes line up for the bracket, so yes, they are a perfect fit for the mounting points in a Protege. I believe all Proteges are the same, whether it be all the 2000 to 2003 ones, or 99 to 2003 ones are the same, whether you have a sedan or the wagon, so a P5. As far as like difficulty goes, and I apologize, it is 115 degrees today and 20% humidity. It is so hot. Anyways, what was I saying? As far as ease of a modification that makes a difference, these are not cheap. You know, I spent over $1,000 on the brackets and the seats. But as far as the overall difficulty of installation, I would put this on a scale of 1 to 10. This is probably a 3. You just need to be strong enough to lift the seats in and out. And the factory ones, I think, are like 40 pounds, 50 pounds, somewhere in there. So you got to be strong enough to lift those up and out of the car without scratching stuff. And then the new ones are still 30 pounds. So, you know, again, you got to be strong enough to lift them in and out. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the passenger one installed first, and then the driver's one. Because I've been painting, the car's all taped up and everything, I'm not going to be able to go through the passenger side of the car. I have to go through the driver's side. So to make life as easy as possible, I'll do the passenger side first so that the driver's side's not in the way. And these bolts are 6mm Allen wrench. Alright. So the brackets are installed. I already put the seatbelt on this one down over here. Got the seatbelt for the driver's side installed. And there's just a bracket here on the side that it bolts right into. I just thought of something. So the driver's side has this cable for the seatbelt sensor, and what I should have done is mount this first. So what I'm going to do is actually undo these two screws that I just put in, or at least loosen them, and feed that wire under and zip tie it to this. There's one. There's two. Don't need to be too tight or nothing, just need to be there. Alright, so we got the seats installed and they look great. Sorry, it's really dark in my garage, so I'm having to use my light here to light up the seats. But I think they turned out great. Now, the brackets were like 89% perfect. I'll show you what I did to get them perfect. The first thing I did is there are two bolts right here in the front. You see the first one right here, and it's got a matching one on the other side. I just screwed those in several turns so that they were screwed in, but they weren't at all tight. Right there. Both of them in the front. And let's go to the back. Alright, so in the back, so after I got the two in the front in, but not tight, I tightened this one down. What that meant is this one, on this side, I couldn't screw in. The hole was lined up, but the metal bracket wasn't spread close enough to the where the hole was to allow the length of the bolt to actually reach and then screw in. So I grabbed a clamp and I just used it to apply a little pressure. So this one was in tight, and then I applied pressure to just spread it and get it close enough to where the bolt could actually screw in. Because like I said, the hole was lined up, it just wasn't close to the hole. And then I got the bolt threaded just enough. I squeezed it with this just enough to get the bolt threaded, and then it threaded in and screwed tight, and then I tightened all four bolts very tightly. Now this, on one of the seats, I got the lumbar support. Ugh. And I don't know if it was worth it, because without all the way pumped up, it's not that comfortable. And then what do I do with this? I have a lot of this floating around back here that I'm going to have to figure out what to do with. But yeah, there's the backs of them. Now they sit significantly lower than the stock seats, several inches for sure. So if you're a tall person and you have trouble fitting in here, it's great. I like it because there's actually room between the steering wheel and my leg for me to get in and out of easier. And I would not say they're super comfortable per se, like they're not as soft and plush as the factory ones, but they definitely have a lot more support. You know, obviously I won't know exactly how I feel out of them until I am able to drive the car around, which won't happen for a couple weeks. But they're fine just sitting in there. They look amazing. So anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to leave that comment down in the comment section down below. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. For more, there's going to be probably 3 or 4 more videos on this car before the show. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.